Alrighty guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Mr. Conor Thomason. Okay, Conor went ahead and he purchased a console off the website from us, and well, here it is, it's all done. Alright, 320 gig drive, up on the line servers, along with a 10-day trial of the Purge, got BO2, MW3, and Ghost offhosts, multi-dashboard, and we went ahead and, we cleaned it all up and everything, got an Ace V3 in it, alright, and we're running Alexi's modified timing files. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to fire it up right now. Alright, now Conor, listen, I'm going to go through this thing with you, alright, and she boots real good, okay, as you can see. Alright, I want you to know that, I need you to watch the whole video, so then that way then you know how to get it up online and all that other happy nonsense, alright, so we're going to go through this thing. I'm going to show you what's on here, what, where, how, and who, okay? So we're booting up right now. Here we are, welcome to Alliance. We're going to get one more. That's going to come from the Purge trial. Alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll through this thing with you, okay? And there you are, okay? So now, under emulators, okay? Genesis Plus, 360, SNES, 360, and MAME, over 7,000 ROMs combined on there. Whole bunch of stand-up arcade games and stuff on there on old-gen consoles, so, there you go. Alright, Xbox Classic games, got a couple classic games on there for you. Alright, those are the original Xbox games. Your homebrew section with the tools reside where you can blow the console up very easily, okay? And then, of course, we have our Xbox Live Arcade and myriad mind-boggling amount of arcade games. Alright, as you can see, pretty much all good to go. Alright, and then, of course, we have our Xbox 360 games, okay? All the famous titles that we all know, love, and play, alright? And, as you can see, it goes on and on and on, and where she stops is right there, okay? Now, alright, so get to the original dashboard. Go to your homebrew section. Kevin, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Good to see you, brother. It's going well. It's going real well. Yeah, I've been running around like a fucking maniac. It's all good, though. I'll tell you what, man. These new fuel injectors in my body work real good. Alright, so anyway, yeah, I got 250-pound injectors. Okay, alright, listen. We're going to go ahead, alright, and we're going to go to the original dashboard right here. Alright, and you will see that you're up, you're online, and you're live. There you are. Hello again to Conor Thomason. You'll have 30 days, I promise. This is just, it's one of those things. We got 29 days left. No, you got 30. Don't worry. I'll take care of that, okay? So we got it good, okay? We're going to bypass that. And you're going to see that you're up, you're online, you're live, okay? And there we are. Our beautiful eyeball-pleasing HUD. Over on our fifth tab are our off-hosts, okay? You have your BO2 cheats, you have your Ghost cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 cheats, okay? Now, to disable them, hit A. To enable them, hit A. They come enabled right when you start up the console, okay? So if you need to disable one of them, you can, or whatever. It doesn't matter. All right, now, get back to FSD-, just smash the A button at Xbox Home. That'll take you back. All right? And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we'll introduce you to some cheats that we did, okay, for BO2 and all that stuff. Okay, and the off-host. Now, the off-host for MW3, Ghost, and BO2 is the same. D-pad left to open the menu, X to select, D to back out, D-pad left to close the menu. Okay, BO2 has Jiggy and Sentinel put on it. Those are GSC menus. They're separate from the off-hosts, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate BO2 for you, so then that way then you can see the full mod menus for those, okay? So anyway, we're going to go on over to BO2. All right? Well, first, what we're going to do, we're going to sign in first, okay? Because it makes life a hell of a lot easier, okay? Now, this is just an offline profile. It is not online or Xbox Live or anything like that, all right? You have to put your profile on here, and I'm going to explain how to do that, too. Anyway, now we'll go on over to the games. We'll go over to BO2. Let's see here. Where the hell is it? There it is. Okay. Now we'll click on that. We'll click on that. Yeah, man, it's going good. I'm running around, like I said, like an idiot, Oh, you got to see the deal I picked up, man. I picked up this beautiful little Dell Optiplex 9020. It's got a Core i7 in it. It's got 6th generation. It's got a Skylake processor in it. And, you wouldn't believe it. I picked that up for 30 bucks, man. I was like, really? Seriously? But, I'll get into that. I'm going to be doing something crazy with that thing, okay? I might build a gaming emulation machine, something like that. We'll see what we can do. I'm going to repurpose it, if you know what I'm saying. Okay? So anyway, there we are, BO2. All right? Now, okay, we'll press the start. Here we go. I might have to set it up. I'm not sure. Let me see what happens here. Okay, good. Don't have to. Okay, so we're going to go right to multiplayer. We'll click that. All right, you will see BO2 cheats are loaded. Okay? And Black Ops 2 is bypassed. Life is good. We'll go down to local. Okay, and there's your cheats. They're loaded now. We'll go to local, okay? Now, what we'll do is we'll set up the game. We'll change the map. We're going to go to a smaller map. We'll go to Nuketown. What the hell? All right, we'll change the game mode. We're going to do that. We're going to do a free-for-all. All right? We're going to back out of there. We're going to set up the bots. We're going to use 9 of them for target practice, okay? I'm going to start the match, all right? Now, for Jiggy, hold in left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. That will open the menu. A to select, X to back out, okay? It's crazy. That's the way it works. It's just enough to make you kind of nutty, okay? But anyway, you know, and Sentinel's a little different. I'll explain that one, okay? But anyway, we'll start off with this, and we're going to run Jiggy. Hey, Sheldon, how are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see all you guys. Boy, well, you guys are home. What are you doing? It's nice to be home. Now, all right, so anyway, we'll pick a gun. Okay, now we'll hold in left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. There's our menu. We'll go to main mods right there. And what we'll do is we'll do quick mods because that puts a whole bunch on there for you. We'll hit X to back out of that. Then we'll go down to bullets here. All right, and we'll grab some swarms, and we'll grab some grenades, and then we'll grab some dog bullets. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and that should do it for right now. All right, so then what we'll do is we'll back out of there. Okay, and then we'll back out of there. Now we'll open up the off-host with D-pad left. We'll hit X to select, okay, and then we're going to go down the list and check mark off all extract. Then we're going to back out of there. We're going to hit X, and then we're going to go to Aimbot. We're going to go ahead and use on-screen. That's like one of the better ones to use. All right, your Esp Menu, click on there. We're going to go with pyramids to wrap that around the little idiots, okay? And we'll turn the weapons on, and we'll do snap lines, okay? We'll back out of there. D-pad left to back out of the menu completely. Come out here. When it's blue, let them have it, okay? You know, pretty much, you know, with Jiggy, you know, let the fly through the air with the greatest relief, and you can start blowing shit up like there's no tomorrow, okay? You know, works really good, especially when you let dogs loose with the bullets, you know? And you can hang out in the sky, you know, and just let people like freaking completely have it and piss the entire lobby off in a matter of mere seconds, okay? Because you're sitting there going like, what the hell? Wait a minute. I hate that card. Oh, damn it. Okay. So anyway, as you can see, victory is mine. Hooray for me. Okay, we'll get out of there. All right, and as you can see, works pretty good. And yeah, that's it. Get him, Fido. Stick him in the nuts. There you go. Yeah, I said the nuts, not the throat. The nuts, damn it. The nuts. I have to work on an animation for that. All right, so anyway, there you are. There we go. Yep. Okay. So anyway, that's your mod menus for there. All right, that's your GSC and your off-host, okay? Now, tell you what, we'll back out of here. Yeah, we're going to leave the lobby, and then we're going to back out of here. And we're going to go right to zombies, okay? Now, Monte, what's happening? Good to see you, Monte. You know, Monte's crazy mother. Monte, we're going to have fun with his console. We're going to do a custom for him. All right? So anyway now, okay, look. Here we go. All right, so we'll pick local. All right, now, hopefully that menu is loaded on here, and I do believe it is, okay? So anyway, we'll go back over here, and we'll go over here, we'll go over here, we'll go over here, we'll go over here. Yeah, there we go, okay. Yeah, we'll do transit, what the hell, okay? Start the match, good? All right. Now, okay, now this is going to be holding left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. Okay, X to select, and then holding the left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick to get out of it, okay? Don't ask me why, I didn't program it, okay? Some maniac did. What am I going to tell you, all right? I guess he was into that. Okay, yep, so there we are. Now, there's our menu right there. X to select, God mode, infinite ammo. We'll go down to, let's see, double speed, no clip, okay? And, yeah, we'll turn the aimbot on, okay? Now we'll back out of there. We'll go to the weapons menu. And we'll grab hold of, let's see here. We'll grab hold of an AK-74. That works real good, all right? We're flying up the weapons options. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, and we'll use the Pack-a-Punchy. Okay, there you go. All right, now. Then we'll back out of here, okay, and then we'll back out of here. And then what we'll do is we'll let them have it, see? Works pretty good, okay? And then, of course, running around, you know, I mean, you're running around double speed and everything else, okay? And there's the jump button and all that crap, and we have a bunch of fun right here, okay? And now also you can go ahead and you can even add some zombies to it if you want. There you go, we spawn a bunch of them. There they are. See? Okay, see, there's a whole bunch of them right there, okay? You know, so on and so forth, you know, you could do a lot with this thing. It's kind of crazy. You know? But anyway, that's your menu right there. Okay? Now, I'll tell you what. We're going to get out of here. Oh, crap. I crashed it. Damn it. Typical standard stuff, okay? That's what happens, you know? I made too many zombies, okay? Xbox is a limited memory, so just remember, just watch how much stuff we put on the Xbox, okay? Anyway, we're going to reset this thing, all right? Because it crashed, okay? It crashed and burned hard, okay? So anyway, we're going to boot the thing back up, all right? And, of course, you know, like I said, it boots up real quick, all right? So, you know, I mean, it's a really, really good fast booter. It works really good, all right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to also show you that this thing has multiple dashboards on it, okay? So we're going to boot back up in the FSD dash right now. Like I said, sorry I crashed the memory on that. Just didn't like that too much. Alright, now, okay, here we go. Yes, Monte. I'm having fun. Okay, now, look. Okay. So now, multiple dashboards, pretty easy, okay? We loaded, you know, everybody was like, well, I like this, I like that, I like that. Okay, well, you know what, I'm going to give it to you all. Okay, I'm just going to give it all to you, okay? So what I did was we went into Dash Launch here, all right? We're going to go to Paths, okay, and as you can see, we have Freestyle Dash, all right? Button B will boot you into FX menu. Button X will boot you into XCX menu. Button Y will boot you into the stock dashboard when you're booting up. And left bumper will boot you into Aurora, okay? If you want to change the default, it's real easy. A, just hit the A button right there. Hit A on a double dot folder. Okay, you will see that the folder and the file structure is pretty much clearly laid out, okay? So you know where you're going, all right? So we're going to pick Aurora. It's going to open up, and then we're going to go down to what is known as an executable file, which is an XEX, okay? You know, Microsoft and then, you know, Windows, it's EXE. Well, with Xbox, it's XEX, okay? You know, I mean, same freaking thing, all right? You know what I mean? So anyway, we're going to grab hold of that. We're going to hit A, okay? Now, you see it put it there, okay? So now we have to save it to make it work, okay? So we're going to hit RB, bring it down to HDD, X to save it, B to back out. Now it's going to reboot. It's going to boot up into Aurora. Aurora's already set up, too. So is FX menu. So is XEX menu. It's all set up. You don't have to go searching for title downloads or anything. It's already done, okay? So, all right, now, if you hit the back button, okay, what you're going to get is you're going to get File Manager, Scripts, Restart, Reboot, Shutdown, all right? Now, you're going to hit the Start button here, okay, and there's your assets, profile, content, all your folders right there, everything that's in there, okay, modules, language, security, and about, okay, back out of there, all right? Now, what you're going to do is if you want, okay, it's the same setup as FSD, it's just that it's a little bit better, it's got a little bit better of a database structure, a little bit cleaner, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to hit RB, and you'll see your context menu come up. Right now we're in the Xbox 360 folder. Okay, this is Xbox Live Arcade. Like I said, pretty much the same thing as FSD. It's just nicely laid out. A little bit easier, okay? And this they update, okay? So, you know, and as you can see, there's your classic games. You got your homebrew. They separated the indie games, okay? So there's your indie games right there, all right? And then, of course, show all, and that's everything that's on there, all right? Now, we're going to go ahead. We're going to bring this back, and we're going to put it back to FSD to boot up. You can change it to whatever you want when you get the system, okay? It's just they leave here, just set up with FSD, so that way then you can play around, explore whatever, and set it up whichever way you want. So all we're going to do is go back to Paths here. We're going to go ahead and change the default, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go get to the root file structure right here. We're going to go to Freestyle, and then what we're going to do, we're going to use that XEX right there. Then we're going to hit RB, we're going to bring it down to HDD, we're going to hit X to save it, B to back out. Now it's going to reboot, and life is grand, okay? Now, there's a certain way to start this thing up for the first time on your network, okay? I'm going to explain how to do this, okay? It's a pain in the ass, I know, but you got to do what you got to do, okay? So, we're booting up, okay? Now, here's what we're going to do. When you first get this thing, do not just plug it in and go. It doesn't work that way. You will wind up with a mess on your hands if you do that, okay? So what you do, all right, is before you go ahead and power it on, what I want you to do, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to grab hold of the drive doors, and I want you to pull the hard drive out and lay it right up there, okay? Now, what you do, plug your HDMI cord in, get your controller ready, plug your power supply in, all right, all that crap, power the damn thing on, okay? Now, hopefully, the damn thing will boot, all right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set you up right here. That way then you can see. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to boot into the stock dashboard. You're going to get the blackboard screen, okay? You're not going to be connected to nothing, all right? So, we're going to sync our controller up, okay? Make sure it's synced up to the Xbox. And then what we're going to do is once we reach the blackboard screen, we're going to go up, we're going to go over, we're going to go to settings, we're going to go to system, and then we're going to go to network settings right here, okay? Now, you will see that my wireless connection is already done. Yours is going to pop up over here when it scans, okay? Because it's not going to find mine, it's going to find yours. And you trying to connect to my network from hundreds of miles away is not going to work, okay? Sorry, okay? So, anyway. When your wireless point pops up, I want you to click on it, put your password in. When you do, it's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection, just like this. All right. What you're looking for is a check mark and 2 red X's, or 2 check marks and a red X. It doesn't really matter as long as you got a check mark. Okay. The reason you need this is because you have to get the Xbox to the router. The router's got to recognize it and put it on the local area network. If it does not do that, you got a problem. Okay. And the problem happens to be with your router because it's not letting it on the local area network. So you're going to have to go into the router and adjust the settings to make sure that this thing is going to let it go, okay? So, anyway, making a long story short, okay, check mark here. You can have a check mark here. This is going to be X'd out. That's cool, okay? Or you're going to have that. One or the other. As long as you get that screen, you're good, okay? When you get that, power the system down. Then, what I want you to do is after you power down, I want you to go ahead, slip your hard drive in. It'll see with a click, just like that. You grab hold of your freaking drive door. You put that on there, okay? And then what I want you to do, I want you to rip the power cord out and leave this sit for 5 minutes, okay? Now, okay. We're going to clear the SMC. We're going to clear out the TCP buffers and all that crap and everything. We're going to flush everything. Okay? This is the only way to do that. Okay? You got to leave the power cord out. You got to leave it out for 5 minutes because there's capacitors in there that remain charged. So the south bridge will still get voltage. So therefore, if you don't leave it out, it's going to retain the settings and you're going to wind up with a DNS error. Okay? You don't want to do that. So, making a long story short, 5 minutes. Leave it out. It's that simple. Then, take the power cord, plug it back in. Now, I'm plugging it back in. Although, sometimes, for some unheard of reason, this thing, sometimes it'll connect, sometimes it won't with me. Because I'm plugging it in a little sooner than 5 minutes, okay? So, you know, hopefully, theoretically, because it's already on my network, we shouldn't have a problem with DNS. Although that has proved me wrong a few times. So, basically made a frickin' fool out of me, okay? Anyway. Long story short, you leave it out for 5 minutes, okay? Now, you're going to power it back on. Now, hopefully, with the grace of God, okay, and the damn thing boots, alright? Hopefully, alright, this thing will come up and you will get network connections and you will see it booting and you will see all this crap and everything else, okay? So, here we go. Alright, now, you're going to see the logo. Okay? You're going to notice the logo is flashing around there and everything, alright? Now, when that logo stops flashing, that's good. Because that means it locked the server. Okay? Now it's going to run FSD. You're going to hear the fan speed kick up. Okay? Now you're going to see plugins come across the screen. Okay? Hopefully. We shall see. There you go. Okay. We're 70% there. We're 75% there. Okay? This is good. Okay? We got our notifications. Alright? You're connected to my server, which is good and everything else. Okay? You're connected to Purge. Life is grand. Okay? Now. Alright, for the ultimate test. We go on over to the homebrew section, okay? We hit the homebrew section. And then we go to the Xbox 360 dashboard. Now, hopefully, you better do what you're supposed to do. Excuse me, sorry, just talking to it, okay? You will get a notification letting you know that you're online. So we're gonna hit it again. Let's see what happens, shall we? Ah, yes, we are, okay? Once you get that square, you know that you're online. She's live, okay? So now we're gonna back out of there. Okay, that's good. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go on over here. You're going to go to download profile. You're going to download the son bitch. Okay, if you've got one, you've got an existing one, download it. If you don't, go to xboxlive.com/live. Okay, make a profile, use Outlook for the credentials. Okay, real simple. Once you make your profile, then come back here and download the mother freaker. Okay, now, when it downloads, what should happen is it should spin the little mother freaker around. Alright, you should get the spinning circle of death. Alright? And then it should come up and there should be your guy waving at you as he puts his glove on and starts whacking off on the right hand side of the screen. Where you can't see it. And I know he does it. I caught him once. I promise. Anyway. That's good. We're good. Now, if by chance, okay, you go to download your profile and you're sitting there and it's taking forever and you're there for 15 minutes. Okay, evidently there was a problem downloading it. It is corrupted. Something happened, okay? And it's not the server, it's not the RGH. It's more along the lines of Microsoft freaking just was like, screw you! Okay, so, there's a way to fix that, alright? And this is only if you have a problem, okay? Up, over, settings, system, okay? Storage. Go there. Click on that, okay? Then click on the hard drive, alright? You will see profiles, okay? Under that profile will be the profile that you tried to download. I want you to highlight it with the D-pad and then select it with A, alright? Then I want you to move it down to delete and delete the mother right off the damn hard drive, okay? Just delete it. Get rid of it. Back out of there and then back out of there, alright? And then what I want you to back out one more time. I want you to leave that highlighted, okay? Then what you're going to do is you're going to hit Y for device options. Then you're going to clear your system cache twice because Microsoft sucks. And they never clear everything in one shot. Okay? So you're going to do it twice. So we're going to hit it once. Okay? Yes. Yes, we're performing maintenance, or the lack thereof, okay? And then we're going to hit Y again. We're going to go down and clear system cache. We're going to clear it once again, okay? It's like giving it a mini lobotomy, okay? Now, once that's done, okay, back out of here, back out of here. Then what I want you to do, I want you to go up, over, go down to social, go sign in, sign out, all right? And then go ahead and download your profile. Once it downloads and everything is good, which it will, then I want you to hit the guide button, and I want you to go to Xbox Home, okay? Now, one other thing I want you to do, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you why and the reasoning behind it, okay? There's DLC and Xbox Live content on here, okay? Now, of course, they have security on them. Now, if it is not unlocked, okay, you won't be able to play it. You won't be able to do anything with it, all right? So you have to make sure that everything is unlocked. So you go to XM360, because that's what that program is for. You click A on it, okay? You hit it again, okay? Now it's going to, what it's doing is it's building an entire list of all the XBLA and all the DLC, okay? Once it does that, it's going to put a menu up here. You're going to unlock the stuff. Now, if you download DLC to this thing, or you download your own DLC or your own XBLA or arcade game or whatever, okay, you have to unlock them. Remember that. So when you download the DLC, come to XM360 and unlock the damn stuff, okay? Otherwise, you won't be able to use it. It'll sit there on the hard drive useless, okay? So, here we are. All right, now, we're going to go D-pad left, and then we're going to go to unlock XBLA. We're going to hit it, okay? And, of course, it's already unlocked, which is good, all right? Then we're going to go down to DLC, okay? Show DLC. Now, it's going to get all the DLC. There you are. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over left D-pad, unlock DLC, hit A, all right? And now it's going to unlock about 10 files, okay? Or so, I would think. Maybe. It unlocked 20 of them. Okay, that's cool. All right, so anyway, that's 20 DLC files that have been unlocked now, okay? Now you could use everything, all right? So now we go down, we go to exit the dash. Guess what? Now you go back to FSD, and now you are free to run around and be a maniac, okay? And have a blast with it. Have fun with it. Be nice to people with it, okay? Unless they're an asshole to you, then let them have it. What am I going to tell you, okay? Now, also another thing, too. Purge menu. When you go to GTA 5 and you click on it, a text box is going to pop up. It's going to say to you, okay? It's going to say, how do you want to open the menu? All right? Usually D-pad left and X is what we do. You can set a custom combination. It doesn't matter, okay? But anyway, long story short, that's how you run GTA. And then you just open it up, you know, A to select, B to back out, all right? D-pad left and X to close the menu. That's how you choose to open it and close it, okay? Real simple, all right? It's a great menu. It's been around forever and very stable. So, you know, it works real good. All right, now, one other thing about this thing, too, you have emulation on this thing, okay, which is emulators, okay? So they all work, all right? You know, I mean, here, let's do Mega Drive for right now, okay? I've done the Gorilla. I've done the friggin' MAME, okay? There you go, okay? So as you can see, and then you can go to games, all right? And there's your games right there. Page by page, right trigger brings it down, left trigger brings it up, okay? And then, of course, you have B to the main menu, okay? And then we just exit Genesis Plus 360, okay? And, you know, you could add ROMs to it. You can do whatever you want. Arcade Punks has 20 billion ROMs for this damn thing, okay? So anyway, that all works. Now, classic games, okay? I'm going to go through this with you because it's rather important because you'll wonder why it's not running, okay? All right, now, if you try to run classic games like right here, and you hit the guide button, okay, you will see that my server is in the background running, okay? Well, there's a problem with that, because it doesn't like my server, okay? Actually, it doesn't, it's hooking the same place in memory, so therefore, it crashes, all right? So if you try to run this with the server on, what's going to happen is you're going to get one hell of a big black screen, and that's going to be about the end of it. It's going to suck, you're not going to like it, it's just, all right? So what do you do to fix that? Well, this is what you do, okay? Right now, okay, power the system off, okay? Just power it off, all right? Then what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead, I want you to power it back on, and I want you to hit the eject button, because we're going to run it in bypass mode. This is another way, too, to bypass the plugins and dash launch, okay? And the system booted, okay? We're all good. And see, it runs really good. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with the way the damn thing boots. It boots pretty freaking fast. Okay, now, it's going to boot up, okay? Now, you're not going to get any plugins. You're not going to get any notifications whatsoever. It's just going to go right to FSD dash, okay? Now, once it goes there, now we close the tray, okay? Do not close the tray before you reach the Dream Team logo, okay? Now, sync up your controller, okay? Go on over to Classic Games, just like that. Hit A. pick your classic game, run it, okay, and you will see that the Xbox logo now pops up. Everything pops up, alright? Pops up. I said erection. Yeah, I did. Okay, so anyway, there it is in this plan, okay? Now, to get out of the game, alright, hit the guide button, Xbox Home. There you go. So, needless to say, there you are. Connor, thank you for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. We're going to be shipping it off tomorrow. Lorraine will have a tracking number for you by tomorrow evening. Thank you so much. Guys, you all have a good one, and be safe, okay? And listen, like I said, enjoy it. Have fun with it. You know, I got a bunch that I got to do. I'm also, I also got something that I'm going to show you guys in a little bit anyway that I picked up. And I mean, it was just so cool because it was like barely, like I said, it was like $30. And it's just, it's a Dell Optiplex 9020, and it's got a Skylake Core i7 in it. I don't know how the hell that happened, but that's what it's got. And like I said, I'm going to turn it into something crazy. You know, I mean, something built from scratch, you know, with my own case and crap. I don't know. I'm going to do something nutty, though. But anyway, listen, Connor, again, thank you so much, okay? Thanks again. Guys, thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it. I hope that you all have a great day. Be safe. Be careful. And if not, name it after me and all that happy nonsense, and I'll holler at you later, okay? You all have a good one. Take it easy, guys. Have a great day.